I always have these genius ideas that I think are going to be like these really good ideas at the beginning, and then after I'm done doing all the work and finished recording the videos and everything, I'm like, this did not come out like I thought it was going to. This is not as cool as I thought it was going to. Like the app that like rates people's accounts and stuff like that. I thought that was going to be much cooler than it actually was. Everyone didn't like that. I was like, oh, okay. So today's genius idea that I thought was going to be much cooler than it actually was, put a whole bunch of time into it and wound up not being as cool. If you guys don't know, I have been on my girlfriend's account for the past 2 weeks. I've been trying to improve her teams. I've been farming and building monsters. We 6-starred so much stuff. You guys can take a look if you haven't seen the things, the videos on that already. You can take a look at in the videos section. There's a handful of videos on that already. But I thought it'd be nice to do little island art. She never did island art for her account, so wound up doing that today. Thought it was going to be super cool and super fun. We wound up hitting, there's a max that you can actually put of things on the island. So we wound up actually hitting that max and couldn't even finish because I thought we weren't going to hit the max because there's 2 islands she didn't even bother building. But we hit the max with less than the normal amount of islands, which is great. So anyway, we're going to be seeing, you guys are probably already seeing that on the screen right now, and then we're also going to be talking about some comments. I'm going to be reading and responding to some of your comments from the channel that you have commented on the chat. We'll just let's get it started. This is already too long of an intro. Okay, so first thing. Hi Ojube, why not hold the drawing for account reviews? How many could you do before your voice explodes from saying farm runes? The thing with that is that everyone wants their account. Everyone wants their account review. The people that really need the help, the same problems. It's the same problems. It's that they've been playing for so long. They've been playing for years and years and years, and they have not been actually playing. They've been playing. They have their slow teams. They have their inconsistent teams. They're farming for like 30, 40 minutes a day, and then they're collecting things. And some of them don't even farm 30, 40 minutes a day. Just because your account is an account for years does not mean that you've been playing the game for years. Playing, so many people, like that's the problem. It's not that they are putting all this effort in and it's still not working. It's that they're not putting any effort in and they're saying, I've been playing for blah, blah, blah amount of years. But they really haven't. They really haven't been playing for a blah, blah, blah amount of years. They've been doing nothing for a blah, blah, blah amount of years. They've been like just logging in, summoning, etc., etc. So the reason that we don't do hostile takeovers, I just did it for my girlfriend basically, is because I would go on the account, I would play around with it, I would try to fix so much stuff, and then I would give the account back, and the same thing, it would just go back into hibernation. They wouldn't be playing it, they wouldn't be doing anything. And if I were to go on the same account a year after I had revamped it, it would be in the same state that I left it in, maybe with some new Nat 5s, because all they've done is summon. So that's why we don't do those anymore, because I'm basically just wasting my time by doing. See that? We just got done doing my girlfriend's account, and I'm gonna get on it in a year from now, and it's gonna be the same exact thing as I'm gonna leave it in her hands with. I already know that. Anyway, what's the next question? Next question. I love 10 pulls, and I don't think this is really a question. This is just a comment. Love 10 pulls and TOA autoplay. There's so many people that want TOA autoplay. I played so many games that have autoplay for the TOA Valiant. That is true. And so many games also have 10 pulls. Like all of them basically at this point. There's no games that are coming out that don't have 10 pulls that I know of. Like who? Like just everything that I could think of. All 10 pulls. All 10 pulls. How would I go about getting on Saturday Morning Summons? SaturdayMorningSummons.com, or you can email me. My email is in the About section of the channel page, but SaturdayMorningSummons.com. Shut up, Bagel. He played real. Oh, this was a comment that I wanted to. This next comment I wanted to address because some people, there was a handful of people that thought I was joking. I did a YouTube community post. Not everyone sees that. The people on mobile are more likely to see that actually than the people that are on PC. But, I mean, people on PC still do see them. But yeah, I posted a thing like hashtag Timo Babo, like, cheering him on for the Legend tournament. And a couple people thought that I was trolling and I was joking and I was like poo-poo posting him. Like, I'm like, no, I was legitimately like, I think he's a great player and I think he's a very technical player and he does a lot of cool things and he's got a lot of skill and I wanted to see him win. That was not like a troll post or a joke post. That was, I legitimately wanted to see Obaba win, and he did, and I was very happy about that. Congratulations, Obaba. This was not a troll post, though. I don't know why. Also, people thought that I was saying that in response to after the tournament, like that I posted that before the tournament even happened, so I wasn't like talking about like he esported anyone. I'm just like, that was before the tournament. I was cheering him on. So we're fellow Twitch streamers. You guys like, shut up, Bagley. You streamed like once on Twitch in the past year, fellow Twitch streamer. What does it say? Bro, I hate Channel 101. Everyone getting Nat 5s except me on that channel. It's not about the channel and the Nat 5s and everything. What you got to understand about, there's so many people that have been saying this. Like, oh, everyone's getting Nat 5s now, but not me. Like, when new monsters come out, people save their scrolls, especially if they watch the channel, and I say, hey, by the way, guys, new monsters are coming out. People will save their scrolls and save their scrolls and save their scrolls. And new monsters come out. It's not that they increased rates. I say this so many times, I feel like it's common sense. It's not that they increase rates, it's that everyone saved their scrolls, and then as soon as new monsters come out, everyone's summoning a ton of scrolls at the same time, so of course there's more Nat 5s coming out. The rates are still the same as before the new monsters came out, but everyone's doing way more summons. Tons, 10 times, 20 times more summons after the new Nat 5s come out. Then, but also, even if they didn't save scrolls, they have all these packs to buy, right? And people buying all these packs, Transcendence packs, and all the different juicy packs, new monster packs, etc., to try to get these new units. So that's why there's always a ton of Nat 5s. They don't raise the rates after new monsters are released. There's just people save for the new monsters, or they buy the packs for the new monsters, and there's way more scrolls being summoned after new monster release than before. So it's not, it has nothing to do with that. It's just about more people are summoning. That's why more people are getting things, because more people are summoning. Getting pretty tired of you asking counters for tent poles now. They're going to add them to, they aren't going to add them. But what, how am I going to put my tents up if they don't add tent poles to summoners? Tent poles, lols. That's the joke. Okay, Bagel's so dramatic. LOL. In the first battle, he never got the draw button. That battle wasn't that long. I think this is referring to, or actually I know this was referring to talking about the inter-server battles. There is no draw button in the inter-server battles. That's one of the things there. So that's why it never got to the draw button, because there is no draw button in the inter-server battles. So I just wanted to address that. The mobile games I play regularly are Summoner... Oh my god. I feel so much pain for this person. The mobile games I play regularly are Summoner's War, 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. I always wanted to play more of that game, actually. Epic 7, Slime Isekai Memories, and just started Figure Fantasy. Also, that game looks pretty good visually. I haven't played the actual game yet. Haven't touched Genshin, Honkai, or PGR, Punishing Grey Raven, in a few weeks, months. Those are the ones that are like more action-filled. Also, they have a very different style to them. In a few weeks, months, and don't see myself going back anytime soon unless they add a huge update. I don't think I even played Punishing Grey. Did I play it? Like, I don't think I even played it after it came out, because I was like, oh, like, Sean was just going crazy on putting out videos for it. I'm like, okay, I'll just let him do his thing. I'll just focus on doing other stuff. Christmas summon should be all LDs. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of, his name is Vivo, Killer Mike Vivo. Does he make music? Vivo's like the music thing. Anyway, Christmas summon should be all, there is gonna be a lot of LD summons this next week. It's gonna be lit with LDs. What do we have? How come you don't stream on Twitch anymore? I actually did a couple days ago. We miss you there, but I'm guessing you're just too busy. There was a few reasons, but I'm gonna be streaming some more on Twitch. There is some, I'm not gonna say too much about it. There's a very interesting idea that I have for Twitch content. It will either fall flat on its face. I'm kind of feeling like it's gonna fall flat on its face at this point. It will either fall flat on its face, or it'll be like very fun content for Twitch that will also turn into YouTube videos, and you guys will, I'm hoping will like it, but it's something different that I have never done before. It's Summoners War related. How about you dress up for Christmas and do a Saturday morning summons YouTube live? My comment keeps disappearing. Dress up for, well, you want me to cosplay? I don't have boobs. SMS YouTube Live. YouTube Live, because I don't think I ever did YouTube Live, actually. Why do you put the monsters in storage? Manually, why don't you keep summoning and let them go straight to the storage? So this is something that I'm not the only person that does that. Other people that do like big summon sessions do that. It is because there is more lag. Like when you summon and then have it go, like fill up the regular inventory and then go directly to storage, there's like an extra second or two of lag between when you actually like click the button and you summon. There's like that little loading little circle button. It takes a little bit longer to actually do each summon that way. So it's actually quicker to go through and put like 50, 60, 70 in storage than to have that extra like couple seconds of like for each summon. So if you didn't know that, I've mentioned it before, but not everyone sees every video. So cosplay as Miss Santa. Why Miss Santa? Again, I don't have boobs. Please play Figure Fantasy. I've been playing it and I stuck. There's no one covering it very good. I saw a lot of people getting sponsors. Why are they not sponsoring? Actually, I know why they're not sponsoring me. There's no one's sponsoring me. I'm toxic, guys. I'm toxic. Actually, it's not quite just that. I know it's coming for. I know it's not coming for a while, but Charger Sharks and Battle Mammoths are what I'm looking. Oh, this is for a 2A video. Someone commented on the 2A video. Lizardmen and Salamanders are also high on the list. I think that the Chargers, they wanted to do the very original monsters sooner in the more priority in the 2As. That's initially what the 2As were for, is they wanted to do more of the very first monsters. So I see Vagabonds and Salamanders and things like that being higher on the list, and like the bears and well, they already have some bears, but the other bears too. But yeah, Charger Sharks and Battle Mammoths were not some of the original monsters. Lizardmen also were not some of the original. I think Salamanders were, but Lizardmen, Charger Sharks, and Battle Mammoths were not some of the original 3 stars that came in. So according to ComToUs, who knows what they changed their mind or whatever. But according to ComToUs, that was the strategy for that. So they're probably less likely to do those. I want faster rune upgrades, but to be honest, I don't want 10 pull summons for mysticals. Personally, I think it would ruin the fun of summons. But when you got the crazy summon sessions, especially in Summoners War there's more summons than ever, or in other games, because it's so much easier to get summons in Summoners War than things like, Awakened Chaos Era, the game that I've been playing lately, Awakened Chaos Era, Raid Shadow Legends, Genshin Impact, things like that. We just collect so many more summons in Summoners War because they have to give new players a way to catch up in terms of like rune box. So yeah, we just have more. We just have more at total summons. So for big summon sessions, there's more big summon sessions in this game than in the other games. But for big summon sessions, man, 10 pulls. Like, you guys really want to see... I'm cutting the Saturday morning summon things down, the summon videos down. You guys really want to see, like, 3-hour videos for summons? Like, no, people want to see 20-minute videos. And that's even pushing it. But yeah, faster rune upgrades. I'm absolutely with you on that one. You should wear a Santa hat with a jingle bell attached, and every Nat 5 should shake your head to the bell and scream, "Christmas Nat 5. Amanda Tinkham. That sounds like a name that I would create in a video game. This sounds like a good name, and put that, like, do like a rogue girl or whatever. Why I feel like that was something probably I've done 6 years ago or something like that. Multi-pulls and better rune upgrades would make them more money. The ones who still spend money are content. Also, Bagel, can you make your volume louder 3 times? I don't know why. It's like, it's high in the recording, the software, but for whatever reason... and also, I think it's the mix. Because some people it's fine, some people it's not. It's like super quiet for. Make those SMS meatballs and smoky. Oh, we gotta make a lot of stuff. I gotta finish editing the video that I already did. They should put 130 plus speed on 2-star mod. That would be like the biggest troll thing. It's like 130 speed, but what are you gonna do with it? It's like 130 speed Dark Vagabond. Well, that's a 3-star, but still, what are you gonna do with it? What is 130 plus speed? So. Lol, that would be super troll. Sing a Christmas carol for every Nat 5 you summon in a Santa costume. Why does everyone want me to dress up like Santa? No one's got this Santa fix. You guys got your cosplay fetishes, man. Manhold is a game, so much updates and still no 10 pull on non-unknown scrolls. I agree. I will 100% go back to the game if they add that feature. Not gonna lie. NGL means not gonna lie, by the way. I don't feel like the 10 pull is the make or break in coming back to Summoners War or not coming back to Summoners War. Like, I'll definitely go back if they add 10 pull. I'm like, I'm calling cap. But yeah, we still do need a 10 pull. There's not about it. But come to Argentina to celebrate with us. I'll be the only one who understands you more or less. But we have pudding. You have pudding. I'm sold. I'll be in Argentina in a week. Let's go. Please beg you, we hit at least G2 with your monsters. You need to stay consistent. I'm assuming they're talking about RTA. Stay consistent and don't rage. The game is rigged. If you stay consistent, it'll work out for you. Would love to see RTA content. I know that. I think that's fairly known thing. Is like, just keep doing. I'm the one that even said it. Just keep doing wings, and you will keep climbing until you hit like a 50% win rate, and then you'll stay stagnant. Like, if you do 30, 40, 50, 60 wings, and like you're still staying in the same range of like 10, 20 points, it's like, that's where you should be. You've hit your peak. You've climaxed. Climaxed? But yeah, I mean, that's just One of the things is I just got to get rid of some accounts. I gotta stop farming so many accounts so I have more time to focus on things. That's one of the big things. I gotta stop playing so many flipping games. Can we have a video explanation of good arena defense for the more common folks like me who don't really have good arena defense base mobs? I tried theory crafting teams, but none seems to do the trick. So one of the things with arena defense, number one, is the Nat 5s are just simply better. If you have a 33 speed lead, if you have Tritons, if you have Samats, if you have things like that, if you have LDs like T-Online, like a lot of these things are going to make your defenses so much stronger. Those are going to give you some more wins. Those are going to make people hit you less. There are good things that you can do that are not super crazy Nat 5s. For example, you could do what I did on my Asia server account. I do have some LD5s. I do have some really good Nat 5s on there, but a fairly free-to-play friendly team would be Garo, Clara, Triana, and Vigor, all very fast. Of course, Clara's super fast as you can get her with good accuracy. And then the Vigor and Triana also very fast as you can for the werewolf as well, Violent Will. Triana as well. Make her super tanky, make her very fast, etc., etc. But that's going to be a pretty decent free-to-play friendly defense. However, if you've seen from inter-server battles, if someone wants to beat you, most likely they're going to beat you. If they're willing to take whatever time is required to actually beat the defense, you're seeing all these people in inter-server arena getting like 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 even wins. So they're winning 50 times out of 50. Like, every defense is beatable. If you can see a static defense and you have the tools available to beat it, you can beat it aside from RNG. So a lot of times also you want to make RNG in your favor as much as possible with as much toxic nonsense for arena defense as possible. But it's a static defense. It's not like RTA. It's not like Guild Wars and Guild Siege. Guild Wars is a static defense too, so it's going to get beaten most of the time as well. So arena defense, Guild Wars going to get beaten most of the time. If you're rushing arena, you want to make it as annoying as possible to hit. That's going to take the longest amount of time. That's going to give them the most frustration, so that people will just want to skip your defense. That's kind of the thing for arena defense for Rush Hour, is you just want to make them try to skip your defense, because every defense is beatable. You just want to give them the defenses that are going to take them the most time and frustration to actually deal with, so that they skip it and they hit someone else, so you don't even get hit at all. That's kind of the strategy there. For Guild Siege, you just want to stack the same teams over and over and over and over again, so that even though all the teams are beatable, you want to give your opponent, you want to make your opponent run out of counters to your team, so that they don't have everything built. I mean, at a certain level in high enough siege, they're gonna have many counters. They're gonna have the same, the Water Werewolf, they're gonna have 5 of them built. They're gonna have 5 of those built. They're gonna have a lot of those things built. But you want to basically just give them as much frustration as possible. Welcome to Summoners War. Try to frustrate each other as much as possible to win. But yeah, it's not necessarily just you. It's a static defense. RTA is a different story, since it's not static. It's very dynamic. Everyone's picking at the same time. So yeah, it's not you. No one's getting 90% win rates on defense. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, I'm getting a 90%. BS, you're not getting a 90% win rate on defense unless you are in Fighter 1 and you've got 3-star unawakened Kabila. Kabila awakened into speed, I assume. So that 3-star Kabila as a trap defense, and that's how you're getting a 90% win rate. Aside from that, unless you have a trap defense and you're baiting people that don't know any better to hit you, every defense is beatable. Come on, I feel like Christmas Malacca show is coming. It better be coming. It better. We're running out of days, but we really got to get a Christmas Malacca show. So now that I've been talking for 20 minutes straight, here is the end result for the island art. Again, we kind of ran out of, we ran out of things that we can place, because there's only a certain amount of stuff that you can place. So we ran out over here, so there's still these little empty spots over here, which is kind of unfortunate, because now it looks like half done. So maybe I'll try to figure out a way to make it look not completely half done over there. It turned out not completely terrible, not as good as I wanted. I know she likes Christmas, she likes flowers, so I put a lot of flowers, I put a lot of Christmas. She's probably gonna hate it. This is my favorite part. This is courtesy of, I think his name is T-Cracks. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I'm probably saying it wrong, but this is courtesy of him who showed it a long time ago, years ago. So that's his kind of thing that he did. I just copied it from him. But that's the coolest thing on the island. Something that I copied from someone else. But you know what? That's YouTube. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always. Have a Merry Christmas. We won't get some videos out. I will see you as always in the next one.